But why I put a lot of this on the onus of coaches and Freaky Mike, that's my guy. That's my dude. But we keep it real up here. You know how Unfiltered gets down. Freaky Mike, I'm losing. I've lost hope. I've lost hope that you're actually the guy for this job. I have. Your West Coast offense or Texas Coast offense, whatever it is, it's outdated, bro. It's outdated, bro. When you neglect to change to match the times that you're in, you become a dinosaur. You know why dinosaurs are extinct? They didn't adapt. I don't know if that's really true or not, but it just sounded like I was supposed to say that right there. So just ride with me. I don't need a scientific fact. Please don't put in the comments. I don't need none of that. 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 Just go with me. You either adapt or you die. You either learn how to get away from the asteroids or they cook you. You learn how to migrate somewhere else or you're wiped out. And why I say that I put a lot of onus on the coaches is because here's what I know to be factual. You're either coaching it or allowing it. So either you're coaching these guys to be selfish and hero ball and unwilling to do alignment football properly. Either you're coaching that or you're allowing it. Mike Zim, you're coaching it or you're allowing it. Because by nature, us as football players, we are bred and programmed to follow direction until we no longer respect the direction that is given to us. Then we go rogue. Football players are a lot like children. We're big, strong, fast, super athletic, freaky supernatural athletes, but we're children. You let us do if I set a kid down and I gave them a bowl of broccoli, and right next to that bowl of broccoli, I said, here's a bowl of Skittles. Have at it. They're going to do kiddie stuff and eat the entire bowl of Skittles. And if the next day they got up and they got a bowl of Skittles and I never said anything, they eat it. And they do it for dinner. They would do it until their teeth rotted or their stomach began to hurt. And even then, once it stopped hurting, they do it again. Because that's what kids do. Football players are the same way. If you give us the reign to do what we want to do, we'll do it. Even when we know it's not right. So you're either allowing it or you're coaching it. Period. That is the facts about the matter. So when I hear guys go, we got guys playing Superman ball. We got guys not doing their assignments. We got guys not doing what they're supposed to do. We got guys not filling their gaps. We got guys. And all these guys are doing things that are not supposed to be done. Again, I sound like a broken record. You're either coaching it or you're allowing it. And the thing with Mike Zim, because I wasn't all in on Mike Zim. I wasn't. That wasn't a choice of mine. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I even wanted Mike Zim. I don't even believe I even wanted him here. I don't believe I wanted him here. But y'all, and yes, I'm saying y'all told me just how much he was going to come in and he was going to be all these things that we needed. He was anti-Dan Quinn. He was everything that a coach, that Dan Quinn was a coach. He was the opposite. He's not this player-friendly guy. He's not this guy who's going to buddy you and let guys just go and do what they want, when they want, how they want, yada, 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 yada. And I'm pulling up my list because I wrote this stuff down. And I want to make sure that I say this and I get this properly. Come on, list. With your funky self. Here we go. Y'all told me Zim was going to be different. He hasn't. You told me Zim was going to bring toughness. Have you watched the first 3 weeks? Because y'all can tell me whatever y'all want about Cleveland. Cleveland's a bad football team, but a very bad quarterback who's mentally broken. This team is not tough. The last 2 weeks to tell you that. Not tough. Y'all said Zim was supposed to bring discipline. He hasn't. That's not what I'm saying. Listen to the stars. Tank, Diggs, Micah. Y'all told me all in training camp that he's going to bring this discipline in and set these guys up and set these guys straight. We're not going to be doing that YOLO ball under my watch. That's exactly what they're doing. Under your watch. Y'all told me Zim was going to bring a new plan to free what was the lion that is now the assassin. His words, not mine. Micah is on pace to have his worst statistical year to date. To date. Under Mike Zim. And you want to talk about who's about to get real pissy? See, the assassin sat back and he watched Dak Prescott get his second big contract. And the assassin sitting back and he watched CeeDee Lamb get his first big contract. And now the assassin is sitting back and he's saying, oh, my time is coming that I'm going to get the next big contract. Not only am I going to get a big contract, I'm going to get the contract that resets the defensive market. I'm going to go and be the highest defensive player in NFL history. I believe in his agent. I like David Malugeta. How you say his name? David Malugeta? Him. I like him. David is a shark. And David just might get that. But the way things are going right now, he might have to work a little bit harder. Now, things may turn around and he may shoot up the rocket, but I'm just saying. Zim was supposed to bring in a scheme that was supposed to free him up. Hadn't done that. Go watch the games. And then Zim was supposed to bring in a better run-stopping scheme because, remember, that's what was supposedly got you guys upset and ready to throw away Dan Quinn. You wanted him out of here. He took the job at Washington. But it was because he can't stop the run either. He got Marquise Bell playing linebacker and Donald playing linebacker. And he want to do all this big nickel this and big nickel that and not having true linebackers in there. Cool. Y'all told me that Zim was going to come in and have a plan, have a scheme, have guys ready to play. They gave up 275 yards to the Baltimore Ravens. In the last two games, quarterbacks have passed 31 times in 2 games combined. In the last 2 games, the Cowboys have given up 465 yards on the ground. Derrick Henry ran for $175. Lamar Jackson ran for 88. King Henry had average $151. He averaged 6.1 yards a carry. 6.1 yards a carry. Holy moly guacamole. But this is what I was told that Zim was supposed to come in here and do it. So again, I put a lot of this onus. Yes, players have to go out there and play. But coaches also have to coach. And if those guys, another thing I say about coaching, if you could turn on the film and you could see guys that are out there not doing what you coached them to do or asked them to do, stop marching them out there. Stop putting them on the field. I don't care if it's Tank or Micah or whoever. If guys are out there not doing what they're supposed to be doing, assignment-wise, you got to stop marching them out there. Someone has to set the example. There has to be a tone set somewhere. Because what you keep marching out there, there's no accountability in that. There's no accountability in that. You want to know why Micah and why Tank got into a little tongue wrestling match? Because one guy is trying to tell the other guy or some other guys about assignment alignments, and the other guy is saying, well, you ain't doing it either. You saying these guys ain't doing their job and is hanging you out to dry. And the other guy saying, well, you ain't doing your job either, and you leaving these other guys out to dry. So you got a bunch of guys, stars and non-stars, who are out there doing their own thing. And you keep putting them back on the field. Again, I'll say it again. You're coaching it or you're allowing it. Either way, it's bad business.